we bring life in and everything.
I ain't gonna say too much, but you know women stronger than me. First of all, y'all gotta understand that y'all stronger than me. Y'all stronger than we can ever be. And it's not about physicality. It's just about anything outside of physical, y'all run.
Amen.
And just being real, what's in between y'all legs gonna run the world regardless.
Amen.
Just being real.
Because we bring life in and everything.
I ain't gonna say too much, but you know women strong when men try to be women. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how you know women strong. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, to continue with my TED Talk. When women realize Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I needed a second. He was about to make me spit out my water.
You need a minute.
But go ahead with your TED Talk.
When a woman can realize how strong she has, she realizes she don't have to do much to get a man at all.
Amen.
Like you said, you shouldn't have to change yourself for no. First of all, man or woman, you shouldn't have to change yourself for nobody. And women know this. Any real man that wants you, you ain't gotta do much.
You ain't gotta do much.
I'm gonna tell you this because this is me, and I'm a man. I'm gonna put the secrets out, bros. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put the secret out.
Put it out, please. We need to hear it, and that'd be all right.
As men, we'll know if we want you or not within the first 3 days.
Sure will.
That's all we need.
Sure will.
If we keep entertaining you after 3 days, it ain't necessarily a guarantee that you will be our woman, but we like you enough to keep you around.
And see, but also too, ladies, so I'm gonna jump on that. You need to decipher, hey, does he just want to keep me around, or is he doing enough to court me in the way that I want to be courted?
And that's the part where you find out after them 3 days. You'll find that out after them 3 days. Because just being real, especially like when you're dealing with a man, we suck at lying.
Y'all do.
We'll tell y'all the truth. It'll be in a weird order. And but this the thing about women. Y'all peep the game.
Yeah,
y'all ain't slow,
sometimes
but
we let
the feelings will throw y'all off too.
Or the digmatizing.
That part too. It'll throw off everything. That's why I believe everybody should have a 90-day probation rule.
Sure do.
3 months. They need to get in the door first, see how they work, check their resume applications.
I am celibate, ladies. So the ladies that want to teach themselves discipline and actually get some clarity outside of all the sexual feelings and emotions, I recommend doing it.
I'm gonna say if you actually been celibate, I gave you strength.
It's hard.
That's some hard stuff to do. Every time I tried it, it don't go past a month.
Oh, well, I'm 6 months in, so
congratulations.
Thank you.
I will say though, with men and celibacy, I think it's a powerful thing for men to practice.
Oh yes.
But I feel like with men, we should most definitely look at it from a different way, because when we release our semen, we release energy. And I found out when women bust a nut, and that's so not politically correct, but
it's okay. I'm not even gonna correct it. I'm just be quiet.
Y'all gain energy, like
we
y'all
do.
gain when y'all busting it. Y'all can manifest more. We manifest more holding it in. So like with men, I feel like if you, let's just say as a man, you trying to stay away from sex, instead of just thinking about staying away from sex, think about what you need to be spending your time with.
Yes, find a new hobby,
you know what I'm saying? Try to maximize every hour in your day. There's a book called 25 Hours a Day by Nick Bare. He's a former lieutenant in the military. He runs a nutrition supplement company. And in that book, he pretty much tell his story on how he built his multi-million-dollar businesses while working active duty in the military. And he actually started his business in college. Wow. Selling like pre-workout and stuff like that from out his dorm.
Interesting.
And he literally detailed like how his days was every day. Because in the military, you're going to wake up early.
Of course.
Pretty much from 4 a.m. to 9 o'clock at night. He detailed how he did all that, how he overcame different challenges in the Army, the different challenges he had at scaling the business while also being in the military, his first $1 million breakout, you know what I'm saying, as far as sales, how one Black Friday sale almost destroyed his entire business.
Oh, wow.
And pretty much the overhaul mark of the book is telling you how to use the most of your time. Everybody is given 24 hours in a day. You just got to know how to use it.
Of course.
But there's a way you can, in a sense, give yourself time back. You can give yourself an extra hour in the day. And that's by preparing yourself the night before. When you prepare the night before, it makes the day predictable. And then when you wake up the next day, the only thing you need to be doing is focus on wins.
Of course.
Let's just say you got 10 things to do out that day. You might not hit all 10. But if you can get 8 out of 10, you winning.
You winning.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, too, preparing yourself for the night before also gives you that clean, fresh start of, I don't have to get up and rush and do this.
At all.
Because you already, first of all, your brain is going to be more relaxed. Because, okay, it ain't nothing. I already did this, and that. Oh, so we're good. So you're going to get better sleep. Then also too, you're gonna get a good jump start so that you will feel like you're maximizing your time throughout the day, and you are actually. So yeah, you guys get that book. Say the title. And
25 Hours a Day by Nick Bear.
Yes, I definitely recommend that y'all should read that.
And if you want to check out another book, The 4 Hour Work Week, that good book too. It's pretty much about the same exact thing.
Is it about the same author?
No, I forgot that author's name. Okay. It's a highly known book. It's literally called The 4 Hour Work Week. When you see it, you know it's it. That book is pretty much detailing the same amount of thing, how to get the most amount of work done within a short amount of time. Okay. And it's pretty much just going into a state of deep work, isolating yourself, focusing on one task. Mm-hmm. So like prime example, let's just say some days when I'm doing YouTube, or let's just say YouTube shorts or anything like that. Mm-hmm. If I really want to get the content out fast, I'll dedicate 2 hours to just YouTube. Yeah. That's it. I'm not thinking about TikTok. I'm not thinking about Instagram. I'm not thinking about making tweets. I'm sitting down. I'm going to outline 5 videos. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to record 5 videos within the next hour or 2. And then after that, I'm going to sit down for another 2 hours and I'm going to edit every single last video and I'm going to have them scheduled to upload on YouTube. I just did a full week's worth of work within 4 to 5 hours a day.
I need that. I'm not gonna lie.
And see, because like, as we talking about it, that's something I also been big on. Like when we talking about wealth and just really making things efficient. Mm-hmm. I made a video on Instagram a little while ago saying we need to kill hustle culture. Yep. Because it's killing you.
It is.
We trade in hours for dollars. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, there's gonna be some form of hustle where you gonna do that.
Of course.
Obviously, you ain't gonna get around that. You gonna always trade some time to make money.
Of course.
But see, the problem with hustle culture with our folks is that we trading too many hours for dollars. I was just burnt out doing that myself, and I said, you know what, I can't be doing this no more. You gotta live your life in a balance. You gotta make sure your health is on right. You gotta make sure your mind is right.
Yes.
And your pockets right. When your mind is health is right, it's gonna be easy to get them pockets right.
There we go.
Them pockets might be right. You might be sitting up on 4 bands.
Now you sound like my mama.
Your brain is stressed out to a point where this 4 bands don't even mean nothing to you right now, because your head is about to explode to where you might feel like you're going to just quit. You know what I'm saying?
But I also tell people this as well, too. It's quality over quantity.
Truly.
A lot of people want to push out so much or have so much, whether it's customers, money, inventory, whatever they want most of, because they feel like that's what is needed. Mm-hmm. You miss out on the quality. You're too busy working so hard to have more stack on stack that, well, once we get it, the quality sucks. And you're feeling burnt out within yourself. It's the quality of your product or your service and the quality of yourself. If you keep pushing yourself without giving your time or giving back into yourself, you're going to burn out.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
And I've had my moments where I've burnt out. I did too much. I need to sit down. I'm letting you know these days, baby, I'm sitting down. If it ain't for me, and if it ain't going to aid me, or even if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like my health, everybody knows I was just sick a couple of weeks ago. That's because I wasn't putting in for myself. Now, honey, we getting everything right.
And that's when, like, God got a way of letting you know to sit down.
Yeah.
He gonna let you know.
Yeah, but I also don't want to take myself up out there. I don't want those, not necessarily saying that, but I want to prevent as much humble and sit myself down moments as I possibly can.
And that's where you got to get in control. Like, when you're talking about being human, it's a very, and I thought about this earlier today. Being human is literally being a constant battle of being an animal and being a God at the same time. We're literally part of the world, and at the same time we're part of the astral plane. We're literally 2 things in one. But for whatever reason, even though we came from 2 things, we can't be that one thing.
Of course.
It's just like you came from your mama and your daddy, but you gonna lean, you're gonna have quality of your mama, you're gonna have quality of your daddy. You ain't never gonna just be that one
person.
And
that one thing.
And I feel like when you can master that, you can master just observing for one. I think that's the first thing with wisdom too. Observe yourself. Just observe how you think. Like, I don't know if everybody got that voice in their head. Believe it or not, some people don't have a voice in their head.
Really?
It's just quiet. Like, you know how, like, when you read and you can hear a voice when you read? Most people don't got that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that, because I be talking to myself and I be listening inside.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. You can look it up. But sometimes I like to tell people, observe your actions, or like observe the thoughts that run through your head before you actually do them. Because the more you pay attention to yourself, or even like just sidebar thoughts, like let's just say somebody walk past and then like you think some ugly thoughts to them, like,
right?
You're like, why'd you even think that? Like you don't even know them,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like observe those, because the more you actually observe and get awareness of self, you're gonna see so much more of the world.
And write them down. Don't just like write them down. I feel like journaling is really good. I think I've gotten into that. I actually want to feel comfortable to where I can kind of like share my journal. So not have it like I'll have a private one, and then I'll just have one where I can share it as motivation for others.
So that's beautiful. I'm glad you said it. That's how I wrote my first book. Cause
that is how your first book sounds.
So, and this is why I preach digital assets and all that stuff. I preach journaling. I need to preach it more.
Yes.
I actually had a video that did pretty good about journaling. And so I need to preach it.
Yeah, because a lot of people like that.
But journaling is essentially what got me paid. I first made my dedication to be a philosopher in 2018 working at LA Fitness. I never actually intended to sell a book. I never intended to publish it. None of that. That was supposed to be wisdom passed down to my kids to help them lives be better. That was my generational wealth. It wasn't going to be no money. It was going to be the wisdom I gained, the knowledge I gained. That was going to be the generational wealth. I think it was you, and I had a friend that told me I need to publish and do more. So 2020, I started writing. I took all the lessons from 2018 all the way up to 2020 that I learned, and it was a lot. I literally went from all throughout the military, just all the things I've learned from martial arts before then. I took 16 years and put it into one book. And I wrote it out. Yes, the book was short, but it had a lot of game.
It sure did.
And that's the cool part. I was able to take something that I've already did the work in and print it out and made not one but two. And what's crazy, I still got enough information in those books to go write number 3.
Yep, and I can't wait for it because I'm copying.
Oh yeah, you gonna love it.
You need me at the table set up again.
You gonna love this one. I promise you will. This book actually is gonna be talking about. I'm gonna give it a little spill. I don't mind.
Yes. So give us a spoiler.
This
a little
book
bit.
is gonna be 3rd series of the African Warrior Collection.
Okay.
African Warrior Wisdom, Divine Health, and this book is pretty much talking about health across the board. I'm going to give great detailed information about love being the highest form of nutrition. I'm not going to tell you about that on this story here.
Yes.
But just know, if you're feeling down and out, go get some love in your life. It don't got to be your boo. It can be your grandmama. It can be your mama, sister. I got a cat named Marley. I love her too.
Oh.
But love is the highest form of nutrition.
It is.
It's going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some mental health things. We're going to talk about real nutrition, real live foods, real powerful foods. Another hot topic. Vegan or not, which one? I don't know. We're going to talk about that too. But that book is pretty much going to talk about truly mastering your health. Not just mastering health on carbs, and proteins, and fats and working out. We're going to talk about health all the way across the board. I got the chapters left out in my journal, so that book is in the process.
I can't wait because it shows. I feel like this will be a good trilogy.
Yeah, trilogy.
Thank you. I'm about to say trilogy. Trilogy to it because it shows the growth within you. And as you know, as time progresses, I can't wait for book 4 as well too.
Book 4, just to give you a little, that's gonna be a dual project.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a course coming out with that in conjunction. This book is pretty much gonna be one of my biggest projects ever.
I'm excited.
Like, I truly believe. I want to say it's coming out summer of next year. But I'm not gonna put a time on it.
Yeah, don't put a time on it.
When it's right.
It's gonna come out when it's right, but we're gonna be looking for book 3.
It's in the process. Book 3 should be out by February.
Okay.
Because that's when I release every African Warrior book. Black History Month, got to. But book number 4 is gonna be my biggest project. It's gonna come with an online course.
Okay.
And this book is gonna be designed to change lives as a whole.
Well, make sure you guys follow him so that you can tell them where to find you one more time.
Rasta Riek on Instagram at RastaRiek.
Okay. Yes. Make sure you guys tap in with him. Follow him in his journey. Copy you a book. Like, catch up. You need to read book 1 and book 2.
It's on Amazon. It's on my website.
Yep.
The website is the same as the name. Just put a
.com.
You feel me? I got merch up there too. I sell merch. Like,
are you still selling tees?
Tees? No, I left the tees.
Aww.
I will say though, when
some.
It comes to like nutrition and stuff like that, I haven't left that lane.
Okay.
Because like I said, my lane is self-improvement.
Okay.
And I want to improve your life through wisdom, wellness, and wealth. It's just to do the nutrition side the way I want to it's gonna take a little time.
And that's fine. We waiting.
And I got the ideas that I want. Mm-hmm. It's just I'm still going through experimental phase. And see that's the beauty of self-improvement. Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like, especially nowadays, I feel like self-improvement, anybody that's trying to build business self-improvement, you're going to eat. Mm-hmm. Because if you can build yourself up and increase your life, people are envious. I don't care what envy is a part of human nature.
It sure is.
People are like, dang, their life look good. I want it. He teach it. I'm going to go do it just like he do. Mm-hmm. Oh, he sell that. He use that. I'm going to go do it like he do.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it makes sense for me to, like, when I'm making these products, like, I have an herbal capsule maker. Because the next product I want to make is going to be a capsule.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out the right product I want to make.
Understandable.
So it's like, I get to test these on myself. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't sell nothing to nobody that I ain't never done. When I used to do fitness and I wear workout plans, I used to do the workout plan a month for myself before I even wrote it, actually. Before I even typed it up, I would literally for a month straight, I would document workouts, see how my body feel. I'll record them, and then I'll go back and type up a workout plan.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna lie, when folks wanted a workout plan for free, I'm like, who you talking to, bro? It took a lot of work. My legs hurt. Like, I used to make workout plan for women.
Yep, I remember.
I had a booty builder workout plan. My ass ain't never been so building that workout plan. My cheeks was on fire. Like, and it's crazy I'm finna say this on camera, but that's why I got a donk now.
Oh, Lord.
I'm trying to look out for the
women.
But
you look good now. Like, okay.
Thank you.
You look really good. You look healthy. You look fit. You look good.
Thank you. I'm working on this. This ain't even my final form.
Well, you still got some growing to do, but I like what I see. You're looking good. You're looking good from the last time, me and you.
Thank you. Then I was skinny. I was po. I was po then, but I was in fight shape then.
Yeah, you were.
Nowadays, I still, like I said, I want to keep the size. I just want to be a little leaner, just a little leaner, lighter. Been a little too heavy for my liking.
Okay.
At least 185, pretty cool.
Okay.
Might get down to like 175.
I need to get down, but I ain't gonna say my weight. But I need to get down too.
Hey, we ain't gonna say nothing.
We ain't gonna say nothing.
As long as you know.
Right. But I wanted to touch one more thing before we wrap up, cause I know we ain't.
I'm enjoying myself.
Hey, you can come back. You're always welcome on the booth.
Sure.
I just gotta open up my books again, but you welcome to come back.
Hey, if the booth open, I'm in there.
I know that's right. But you said love. I want to say this: people out there are depressed. Mm-hmm. They're sad. A hug, a hi, anything. You never know what people are going through. And I'm not saying I know it's stranger danger, people getting kidnapped, so be careful out here. But you never know the person that you work with every day. You don't know what they're going home to. Just saying hi, how are you? That's big. Also too, for the ladies, I know a couple of weeks ago I saw a young lady, she was on TikTok, she was crying because she said she hasn't even had a hug.
I seen that.
And I just feel like we never know what people are going through. So be cautious of how you move around people. Be cautious of what you put out into the world, because you never know what a person is going through mentally, physically. You don't know what people have going on in their life. So just being caring or being attentive to that, and, like, hey, so-and-so, I see you, a 2-minute conversation could save somebody's life.
And to add to that, especially like, and this kind of gonna go hand in hand on the relationship talk we were speaking on.
Yeah, let's go.
A lot of people I notice is scared of love. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. In a way, I'm kind of nervous of it myself. I got a big heart. I can give love, but with my thing, I'm used to having my love taken, but not necessarily given back the way I would want it to.
Same here.
So it's like, kind of got like love abandonment issues. I'm getting better though. Don't get me wrong.
That's good though that you're working on it.
But something I've experienced recently is there is people in this world that will love you unconditionally to the point where it will confuse you. You will be confused. You will think they trying to date you or nothing, but they not doing that for that. They love you because they love you.
Of course.
They do the things they do for you because they want to. And it took me a minute to realize that, because like I value people. If you showing me some stuff that I feel like is like girlfriend level, like I should be your man, you be doing this, I'm gonna feel like I owe you something. Like, yeah. I'm like, damn, like
I had to tell you, like, you was like, wait, what? You don't want nothing back. You what?
And
and
see,
I was
that messed me up because I'm not used to that's when I'm saying like the love I give people that people give back. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
I'm used to giving love and people want something back. Just being real. Or like I'm used to giving love and not getting nothing.
Yeah.
So when people just give me love and I'm just chilling, it just throws off the script. And now I'm learning to accept it. And that's my message. When somebody love you, I feel like you should let people love you.
You should.
If they want to, let them. Like, and the reason why I say that, 9 times out of 10, they already accepted what they was getting into in their head when they did certain things for you. Of course. So to just be real, you probably don't even gotta do too much.
Of course.
But if it man or woman, if they not asking you for a relationship or if they told you straight up they don't want a relationship, but yet they actions seem relationship level, just don't make it harder than what it gotta be. You don't gotta make it confusing.
Of course.
Enjoy it.
Of course.
Enjoy the moment because that's another thing. You don't know how long people in your lives. Like, just being real, they say people here beat for a season. And that's true. But these seasons don't have time frames.
They don't.
A season could be a week.
Years.
Years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can damn near be with you for a long time. Just be real. Especially the black folk. We'll be boyfriend, girlfriend for 18 years. And kids finally graduated. I guess we're going ahead and get married. You know what I'm saying? You got a grandbaby and y'all just not getting married.
Yep.
Go down to the courthouse.
We see it all the time. But I will also say this too to add to that. People, and this is for men, women, whatever you say you are. Look, stop using social media as your guideline to define a relationship, love, or what you need. A lot of these people, like you said earlier, they're content creators. They're creating content to feed the things that you're looking for. 9 times out of 10, they're not in a relationship for real. Or they're going through things just for the money, for your view. So I would say this, stop using social media as your guideline for everything. Yes, there's some things that we can appreciate and gain from social media, but don't overconsume yourself with, this is how my relationship needs to be.
Facts. Because you don't know what them folks going through. Like, them folks could have just been up there cussing each other out.
Yep, and said, turn on the camera. Hey y'all.
Like...
we on the money.
No, for real. Like, you just don't know. I remember one time some folks I went to school with, man. Love my radio voice coming on.
I like it. Come on.
These folks I went to school with, they seen me, they were talking about something. But I see you, boy, you big time making. I'm like, big time, nigga, I ain't got no money in my name. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about? What do you mean big time? And you see, and it goes right back to perception. Social media make you look at people like, oh, they doing this, and yeah, they doing it, but maybe not at the magnitude in which you think they are. So everything you see, we got to take it with a grain of salt, and I make sure I keep that in mind with myself. Like, don't get it twisted. When I'm doing my YouTube, you can't tell me shit. Like, you sure can. I feel like I got $1 million in my pocket. I feel like I do YouTube full time. Like right now, I literally feel like niggas just touched down the plane.
Sure did.
You gotta feel like that on the inside. But at the same time, you humble enough to carry yourself like that's what I'm aiming towards. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's a great area with the whole fake it till you make it thing. Because in a sense, you ain't faking nothing. Everything starts as a mentality.
It sure do.
Your reality just gotta catch up to it. That's all it is.
And you gotta be willing to put in the work to make it reality.
That's it.
Because a lot of people think their dreams are going to fall out the sky. That's another reason why I feel like content creating is oversaturated, because everybody's seeing, oh, I see my favorite YouTuber get rich, and I see my favorite. But people are not willing to put in the work. This is hard. It's stepping stones to this game.
What you just said, I'm finna ignite a fire.
Oh, Lord.
I want everybody to know this. What she said is false. Content creation ain't oversaturated. And I'm going to tell you why.
Ooh.
It looks oversaturated.
It does.
It do look like that.
It do.
But it's just like barbering. It's just like doing hair.
Okay.
It's one of the only games where everybody can do it and everybody can win. Because we live in a day and age now where everything digital, everything metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. If you ain't creating content, you're tripping. You're gonna be left behind on the 8 ball.
True.
Just being real, black people as a whole, we already 200 years behind on the 8 ball. Rockefeller and all these other companies, they been start the game. The only way we can solidify ourselves back in the game is this digital era. Let's go ahead and take over the infrastructure in the digital game and build ourselves up.
I like that because they already copying us.
Now, to wrap this up in a nice, cute little box. Content creation and any form of just digital media that you can get into, any type of digital brand or business, is honestly recession proof. The economy in itself is moving into a recession. But the moment you as an individual, you don't have to do nothing crazy. You can literally take your name and whatever you're interested in and boom, like you got a podcast, K's Kissing Booth, boom.
Period.
I literally just took my name as Rasta Riek and made that the business. Like
Period.
It's that simple. If your name Jacoby, start Jacoby.
Jacoby.
I don't know what Jacoby do, but just go holler at him. He got it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my point is, get into some type of digital business. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna give out some few games before we get up out of here.
Yes.
I'm gonna give y'all the ones I'm doing. That's how you know I'm doing it. First one, right here. That way you can go check your receipts. Write a book. You do the work one time, you make the money off of it. And actually, believe it or not, you don't even gotta order author copies if you don't want to. If you do it through Amazon KDP, Amazon will automatically have them on the Amazon store. All you gotta do is the marketing, and you're gonna get royalties from your money. You are dropping
the gems right now. What?
Yeah, you start an ebook, even better. You could put that ebook on your own website. Now you got a digital product. It can go anywhere. So boom, that's two. So now you wrote a book. Cool. Now you can also make free content. Free content is like YouTube. It's a marathon game, but there go your money right there. You can also make other free content. I actually have a free content. It's basically a brief guide of how to teach people how to use a warrior mindset to achieving goals. I break down how you counter, how you exploit, and how you truly look at your goals from a combative way so you know how to capitalize on it and execute correctly. So if y'all want to check that out, you can go to rastariek.com or you can go to my Instagram. There's a link right there. Click on that link tree, you'll see.
I'm going to put your website across the screen.
That's
I got you. I got you.
But that's another free game. The next free game you can do is leveraging the information you know. Again, you can put these in other digital assets. You can make forums. You can make, or like, let's just say you're good at making logos. You can make logos for people. There's a lot of different ways you can solidify that. And another easiest one.
Hit me up too, because I make some logos.
See, look, there you go right there.
This all me, baby.
I might do the same thing though. 'Cause I'm getting pretty good with Canva. Now this right here, this is something anybody can do. It's easy. And I was watching Brother Ben X, he said it. The best way to get in that game of business is sell other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Sell what's working.
Yeah.
Just being real, you got two different things. You got supply and demand. You got demand and supply. A lot of people got supply. Like, for example, when I first made my book, I got the supply, but I ain't got no demand.
Right.
Ain't nobody checking for me.
Right.
They don't even know what African warrior is, let alone want to read it. I got to go get that demand. But I got the supply. But it's a demand for Cantu oil. It's a demand.
It sure is.
For cocoa butter.
It is. And shea butter, baby.
You feel me? And it's a demand for some za.
All
I gotta do is go get the supply.
This man.
Or I can connect you where that supply is. And that goes into my final gem.
Let's get it.
Amazon affiliate marketing. So, and just to play this out, I just started experiencing with this. When I get some more results, I'll share it with you later.
Please do, because I'm looking for it.
But the way Amazon affiliate works, for ones that don't know, is that when you sign up, you go to Amazon Associates, you get your own custom links on products on Amazon. When people click on these links and they purchase, you get up to $20 commissions depending on what it is.
Ooh.
Different products and different categories where these products fall in got different percentages. If I'm not mistaken, video games got the highest ones.
Okay.
Makes sense though.
It does.
But let's just say you had started a line on Instagram where it's self-care and beauty. And you upsell beauty products, soaps that make your skin glisten, all that stuff like that. Just being real, women are the highest born consumers anyway. Y'all gonna spend money. We know that.
Oh, most definitely.
You sell the right product to the right consumer through an Amazon affiliate link. Essentially, you're not doing no work but promoting something you're already using. My philosophy is to get paid for what you was gonna do anyway. You was already gonna wake up and wash your hair. You was already gonna wash your face. You was gonna already brush your teeth. Well, shoot, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this tripod up. What's going on, y'all? You know, I got this charcoal.
Because that's what I'm gonna be getting into.
This and that, whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? If you in the gym, hey man, you know, I got this jump rope off the, Amazon, whoop the whoop. Go ahead and put those links up there. So on my YouTube channel, if you pay attention to the description, anytime I recommend a book, even if the video is not about the book, if I recommend a book, if I talk about a book, or even if I just talk about something, never mention a book, in my description, I link recommended books for people to read.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
I like this. I'm sorry. No, I need this and we need this.
I link those, but not just for some type of revenue for me, but at the same time, it's something for folks too. Like, you came to this YouTube video to listen and gain value.
Of course.
Well, I'm going to extend that value and offer different products and different books that I feel like you're gonna gain wisdom from that's correspond with the topic of the video. You get what I'm saying?
I love it.
So even though somebody might go on and click on it and I might not get no sales, that's fine. I'm not worried about getting sales today. This is a long run.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, people gonna always be looking for information to grow.
Yep.
They can go click on this video today. They can click on it tomorrow. But eventually they gonna click on it, and then that link down there, somebody gonna want that book. Somebody gonna want that 48 Laws of Power. And guess what? I got commission, passive income. And that's how you make money in your sleep. But
what?
That's my
Wait
2
a minute.
cents.
Did you? No, that was 25 cents. You done gave us a whole $1, and I appreciate that. I really do.
No tax on it. Keep the tip.
Keep the tip. Well, thank you, Rastariek, for stepping into my booth.
I thank you so much, Miss K.
Oh, of course, of course. So let me do my little outro, y'all.
She gonna do her outro, and I'm gonna do mine after her.
Most definitely. So you already know it's your girl K Allure. You can follow me on all social media platforms at K Allure. We kept it very simple so you can find me. We are also on Spotify. So for all my straight audio listeners, definitely hit up K's Kissing Booth, or you can search K Allure. I'm easy to find. And yes, and make sure you guys stay tuned. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's cool.
Go ahead, Rasta Riek. Give me the outro. That's my closeout.
Well, look, this has been your host, K Allure, and I've been your co-host, Rasta Riek. You ain't watching Rastariek TV, but I. That's how you do a motherfucking video. Shit like that.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag.